I'm back to do look number 5 with the pastel palette. This is not all pastel, this is more of a graphic kind of look. It's graphic, but it's not as, like, it's not that complicated, I promise. I used 2 palettes, this one and this one. I'm still using this one. And out of the pastel palette, I used only 2 shades, just this one and this one. And from this palette, I used the same 2 shades I used in the last look. I've been wanting to use this palette as a pairing palette, not just on its own. Trying to use it on its own, I've gotten a little bit frustrated trying to come up with color combinations. I mean, I feel like it shouldn't be that hard, but I'm struggling with it for whatever reason. So, yeah, I wanted to also combine do some kind of look that combines teal and gray, and these 2 palettes have that. Okay, so I'm going to start with a matte gray. This is the shade So Tuff from the Rock Candy Palette. Fingers crossed I can get this to look symmetrical on the other eye. I'm taking a MAC 239, and I'm going to go just slightly above the crease and make kind of like a harsh line. So my crease is about here. I'm going to go a little bit above. And I'm not going to take that gray all the way down to the lash line. I want to leave part of the lash line bare so I can put that teal over the top. It's a little bit tricky on the outer corner. I'm going to use a couple of different brushes to help. And I have a towel here. I'm going to use a lot of the same brushes with different colors, and I want to be able to quickly remove color from the brushes. And I'm not taking this all the way to the inner corner either. I'm going to connect that teal that's above the crease to the one that's on the lash line. Just want to leave a gap there. I'm going to go in with the teal now, or mint teal, or mint, whatever you want to use, whatever word you want to use to describe this shade. That is this one. I'm going to use a little bit more gray here on the edge. And trying to soften out the gray here on the lid so that the mint and the gray kind of fade into each other. picking up more mint. And more gray. And then I'm going to try to clean up this outer edge so it's a little bit sharper. Okay, I'm going to take the matte black from the Rock Candy palette and I'm going to smudge that into the upper lash line. Okay, and from Rock Candy again, I'm going into the shade Too Cold for You. That was with a thicker angled brush. I'm going to use a thinner one, the same one that I used to put the matte black along my lashes. I'm going to use that one to pick up the shimmery teal. This one's called Adriatic. And I'm going to apply that right below that shimmery gray, like right underneath. I'm going to stop just short of, I don't know, I'm going to leave a little gap is what I'm trying to say right here, because I'm going to use a white liquid liner, and once I have that on, then I'm going to continue that shimmery teal shade right underneath it. Not the most symmetrical. I mean, it's not bad, but it could be a little bit more symmetrical. So that's it. Let me put some mascara on. Oh, and I forgot. I put on a gel liner on the lower waterline. This is ColourPop Exit. And just a little bit of fallout from both shimmery shades that I used. I think I got more fallout from the gray one. That one does have large sparkle in it, but the shimmery teal doesn't. It's all fine shimmer. But it did have a little bit of fallout, probably because I had it kind of heavily coating that brush. I'm sure some of it flaked off. I would say the hardest part about this is getting that gray evenly applied and in the shape that I want it to be, and symmetrical on both eyes. And just having to use a couple of different brushes to do that, and going back and forth between the shades to blend them out how I want them. Otherwise, this isn't that complicated. It's pretty simple. It's just a little bit time consuming. Thank you again for spending some time here. My next tutorial is going to be using similar shades but in a more wearable way. So more of a smoky eye with shimmer on the top, on the center of the lid, a kind of go-to kind of look. And I will see you in that one.